When most of us hear the word mantra, we picture a physical act of speaking. We imagine an acoustic sound generated by our vocal cords radiating outward into the space around us until it eventually fades away. The Piṇḍamantra Tantra identifies a specific oversight in this outward focus. Treating sound as a projection ignores the internal mechanics that allow the syllable to function. The text introduces the concept of Uccāra. While often translated as muttering or uttering, Uccāra refers to an upward movement, a vertical climb through the physical structure of the practitioner. Accessing the power of a syllable like Om requires tracking its internal trajectory as it rises through the human body. Operating the sound as an internal elevator transforms the body into a highly specific navigable instrument. The A of Om begins at the navel. Energy draws upward to the heart for U, completing its physical climb at the mouth for M. These stations operate on physical reality's frequency, occupying a matra, one full unit of standard time. Just above the mouth, at the level of the eyebrows and forehead, the practitioner encounters a threshold where physical vocalization can no longer continue. At this anatomical border, the acoustic sound converts into an internal, subtle vibration known as spandana. The vocal cords go silent. This chart shows the shift in perception that occurs at the forehead. The internal perception of the time occupied by the sound cuts exactly in half. Compressing the internal sound into a half measure shifts the experience away from physical time. This transition marks the point where the mind begins to disengage from the external world. The energy maintains its upward momentum, rising past the forehead until it reaches the crown of the head. At this final station, even the subtle half-time vibration ceases. There is no longer a physical sensation to follow. The Piṇḍamantra Tantra calls this state anmana. The mantra has transitioned into pure, silent mental contemplation, a void. At the crown, the fragmented half-time wave stretches out until it flattens. The practitioner enters a state where time measurement dissolves. The top of the physical head serves as the required launchpad to move beyond the boundaries of the physical self. Once the spatial map of the physical body finally runs out, the rigid sense of a bounded self disappears. Past the crown, the practitioner's identity is severed from physical geography and merged with an infinite expanse of consciousness called Bhairava. The Piṇḍamantra functions as a specialized internal technology. It provides a specific procedure for navigating and eventually dismantling the boundaries of spatial and temporal limits. We usually perceive the body as a rigid cage, a structure that traps the mind in the physical world. The Tantric text describes a different reality, a precisely engineered, navigable instrument. Mastering this sequence allows an individual to step out of a bound physical entity and inhabit a timeless reality.